Johnny Nansen, running back coach at the University of Washington. This film you're about to watch is a foundation of our running backs here at the University of Washington. I hope you learned from it. Take a drill, take one thing from this film that can help your running backs get better. I hope you enjoy it. Here at the University of Washington, we talked about ball security is the most important thing. In a proper way, you receive the ball from the quarterback, and then obviously carrying the football high and tight. So our everyday drill, we started in the spring or fall, whatever it is, we always start with ball security. Obviously in this drill here, we're just standing in place, and all we're doing is feeding them the football, and obviously looking for them running in place with the underarm and overarm and receiving the pocket. Okay, again, everybody's gonna work and get a couple of reps here, all right? And then after this, as we move through the next drill now, all right, now we have a 10-yard separation here, and all we're doing is receiving, opening up the pocket, and putting the ball in there. It's the most important thing when you're coaching running backs is to make sure you have the proper pocket for the quarterback to receive the football. And here in this cut up here, as you can see the good relationship between the quarterback and the running back and the mesh point. And obviously, as you can see it on the tape, all right, the running back opening the pocket and let the quarterback put it in there for him. Good ball exchange are always going to eliminate off timing. Very important that we get it. We got to get that done. Okay, and then obviously ball security has a second part to it. The rip and grip. We do this every single day to make sure that our running backs are holding the ball high and tight. And then the ball, everything in our program, we preach the football. So, and it starts with us in this room. Okay, and here are some of the drills, and all we're doing is running about 10 yards apart, and our guys are just ripping, all right, and dipping, uppercut through to try to get the football out. The most important thing is, as I preach to the guy that are ripping and gripping, all right, you never know, all right, interception or fumble return, and you're going to have to try to learn how to strip the ball also, all right? So we just walk in place, or also just walk down about 10 yards, all right, and just keep working this stuff, all right? Everyday drill is so important that we got to get this done, okay? Again, as you look at this live cut up, all right, good run here by the running back, and here at the last minute, as you see the guy recover on the backside, all right, he's trying to get a strip there, okay, simulating drills from the from the game, okay? Again, pocket, exchange, okay, get patience by the back, and always protecting the football. The next one is, all right, is bags. I think it's a universal thing for all running back coaches and running backs in any level. I think you really got to teach them how to pick up their knees and obviously moving in space, in tight space. You know, you're going to see, like we said, bodies on the ground. We got to be able to step over those bodies and make the right cuts. As you can see, as we simulate this drill, all right, we always start off our zone step, eyes downfield, and 1 foot in the back, okay? All right, and always teach finishing. Bring it back both ways here, high and tight. Notice the coaches are always working and trying to get the ball out, okay? Good pad level also here as you teaching this drill here. Okay, now we're shuffling across, stay square, okay? Now when you get to the edge, try to get a burst, a 3-step burst. We always talk about finishing the play. Notice again, we're always trying to get the football out, okay? All right, now we bring it back, switch it up. You go right hand, left hand on the football, okay? Good. All right. As you can see, the natural runners, all right, they're really nice and tight. Arms are moving. Okay. Ball is nice and high and tight. Okay. Here we go. This is a sideway where you say skate the first two and then turn and open up the last three here. Okay, and this is just simulating the running back coming through the A gaps, and nose guards are trying to grab them, and now they're turning. Now they got to learn to adjust and square up their body and finishing the run. Now we zigzag through the bags. Always, you were talking about guys on the ground. You got to make moves on the tight space, and this is what we're trying to simulate here. Again, make sure these guys are finished. As you look at the cones there, we're always preaching finishing the run, having a plan, okay? Keeping the ball nice, high, and tight as you go through the bags. Okay, and the next part is just hopping through, all right? Keep your feet on the ground as much as possible, all right? The last four bags are bigger body. Got to learn to get over, okay? Guys laying on the ground. Again, what you're looking for, all right? Eyes up, okay? All right? And good body lean, man, okay? So when you land on that last step, all right, or the last bag there, you want to burst and be under control. Okay, so we take it back. Same thing here. Notice now the steps are a lot quicker now. You go from big bags to small bags. All right, just teaching your guys to learn to get their feet off the ground. Okay, as you can see in this cut up here, everything we do, we're trying to simulate game situations. Good job here by the back, understanding, and there it is right there, his bag drill. Getting his feet down on the ground and getting vertical on the run. Okay, jump cut. Obviously, this is a big part of our because we're inside zone team, always reading the nose guard and where he's at, and then making a jump cut into the right gap and getting vertical. Very important, and our guys understand this is a really a quick jump and getting back on the ground and getting vertical on their runs. Also in this drill here, not only we're doing is setting up a tee, so they're attacking, hopping over dead bodies, and keeping their pad level down. And you could do this with cones. You could do it with even smaller bags here, all right? But it's very important that they gotta know it's important of making that quick from A gap to A gap and getting vertical. Okay, same thing going the other way, all right? Nice job here, high and tight. Notice the ball. We always preach and make sure the ball is high and tight. And no matter what drill you're doing, that is the most important thing that we talked about here at the University of Washington. Now we got smaller bags. Notice the cut, it stays the same. When you're making this cut, keep in mind, man, you got to keep your shoulder square so you can see exactly where your reads are at. Again, so many ways you can make this move. And again, the whole coaching point is you want to get to that bag as much as possible, all right, closing the hip of the defender and then making that cut. Notice the ball, it's got to be high and tight. Notice the running backs here, they have a heavy ball. So to really focus on keeping that ball nice and tight. Okay, a little better there. Like his feet to be a little bit more of a good base, shoulder width apart. Okay, this is double cut. We make the first level. Now you get to the second defender, you got to make another cut. So double jump cut here. Boom, press the hip, and now you got to make another cut. Again, running back, great job here reading it and understanding where the backside cut is at. Now, always got to be important. We got to get vertical and taking care of the football. Great cut here. That's exactly what we demonstrate in our drills, and obviously is showing up on games, and that's the most important thing. Okay, when you're doing a drill, make sure these drills apply to your game situation type of plays. Again, take a look at it. Shoulders are square, feet are not. It's not a jump. It's almost like you're just skating through. Just pick it up and put it down. Great job here on a double cut. Okay, there it is. Double cut. Cut it again. Okay, good job by this young man. It's a touchdown. I hope you enjoyed this film. I hope you learned one thing from it that's going to make your players better. Again, thank you very much for your time, and go Dogs.